Welcome to the Financial Journey Room, where real stories fuel real transformation. I'm your host, Jerria Donelson Riley, financial coach, community educator, Aurora Township Board trustee, and your financial translator. And this first episode is personal. I want to share the beginning of my money story, the experiences that shaped me, challenged me, and ultimately pushed me into the work I've been doing for more than 25 years. The silence around money. When I talk about the silence around money, I don't mean it in a negative light. My parents were hard workers. They were raising a family, providing a home, and created a childhood filled with fun, stability, and love. They used to tell us, enjoy being a kid. And trust me, we did. Because of that, we didn't talk about bills. We didn't sit down and discuss budgets. We didn't have conversations about financial planning. Not because anything was wrong, but because their priority was letting us be children, not little adults. And I honor that. But here's the part I realized later in life. If my parents had been taught how to create and use a financial roadmap, some of the financial decisions I ended up facing as a young adult might have looked different. Not better, just earlier, clearer, and with more confidence. So my money story doesn't come from lack. It comes from love, hard work, and parents doing the best they could with the information they had. Building a relationship with money. My father came from a big family. It felt like I met a new uncle every year. And every time a new uncle showed up, my siblings and I had to get to know him, learn who he was, figure out if we could trust him, understand how he fit, and eventually build a bond. Money in many ways is like that. You can't just treat it like a stranger. You have to build a relationship with it, learn how it works, learn how to treat it, understand how it behaves, take care of it, and yes, even love it in a healthy, productive way. But as kids, we didn't have that relationship yet. We didn't know how to start one, and no one expects children to. Watching financial stress as a child. And even without talking about money, you can still feel it. My parents were creative. They created what I call gas tank trips, meaning wherever the gas in the car could take us, that's where we were going. They'd pack sandwiches, chips, drinks, sweets, and off we went. We made memories every single time. One of the biggest trips was from Aurora to Springfield to see Abraham Lincoln's cabin. We saw all the free sites, walked around, learned, and had a great day. But I remember stopping at the Abraham Lincoln Museum, the pay-to-enter section. I wanted to go inside so badly, but for a family of 5, the cost just wasn't doable. As a child, the disappointment was real. As an adult, the lesson was powerful. Money determines access. Money determines opportunity. Money determines what experiences you get to have. Those moments stay with you. Early lessons I absorbed. Without talking about money, here's what I learned from watching it. Good lessons. You can create joy without spending much. Resourcefulness is a gift. Family experiences matter more than price tags. Love and stability matter more than financial perfection. Harder lessons. Money conversations matter, even when they're uncomfortable. Financial tools and planning change outcomes. Kids feel financial pressure even when parents try to hide it. A lack of financial literacy limits the choices you feel confident making. Those experiences didn't break me. They built me. They shaped my empathy. They shaped my mission. And they shaped the work I do today. Why I became a financial translator. I didn't choose this work. My life led me to it. Through 25 years in affordable housing and financial coaching, I've sat across from thousands of people. And here's what I learned. People don't struggle because they're irresponsible. They struggle because nobody ever taught them the language of money. And that's where I found my purpose. I translate money. I make it make sense. I help people build a relationship with it, one based on clarity, confidence, and direction. This podcast is an extension of that work. Closing takeaways. So here's the truth I want you to carry with you. Your money story didn't start with you, but you absolutely have the power and the right to rewrite it. This podcast is where we do that together. Real stories, real lessons, real transformation. You'll join me next week for episode 2. From surviving to strategizing, the mindset shift that changes everything. Subscribe, share your story, and welcome to the Financial Journey Room.